Hello and welcome back to Mega React. So today we're going to be watching Babylon 5 Season 2 Episode 9. Last episode we had Sinclair and Bester show up on Babylon 5. They were looking to shut down the psychic underground railroad that was getting people away from Sinclair, people with powers, people who wanted to be free from their tyrannical grip on anyone with any abilities. And Sinclair, I also believe, is behind the death of the president probably, and is maybe in league with the Shadow, maybe not, I don't know yet. But Sinclair is not the good guys, all right? And we had a big move by Talia of Sinclair. She joined with the railroad folks, and she joined forces with them to trick Bester into thinking he had destroyed, with her help, the organization. So he left, but secretly things will continue on like normal, just not on Babylon 5. So it was a good little episode. We also got to see the Doctor has questionable alliances. And by questionable, I don't mean bad, because I'm definitely with the psychic underground railroad. But being a officer of Earth Alliance, he has shown that he will join forces with people who might not be on the same side as Earth Alliance, and they're on kind of their own side, because I don't think Earth Alliance would have went for any of what he did. And we also got to see that Captain Sheridan he's a man who follows the book, but he also I don't know, he also sees the gray in a lot of things, and is willing to maybe turn a blind eye if it is not blatantly against the rules as written, and if it's for the moral good. But honestly, I don't know his character well enough quite yet to say if that's 100% certain. So let's get into this episode, see where it leads us, see what kind of questions are answered, see what kind of new questions are raised. Babylon 5, you are a great show. Cannot wait to watch this. So come on the journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it. Here we go. Ooh, Centauri Prime. We're gonna see the Emperor?
Is everything ready?
Yes. The Royal Liner is standing by. We have adequate warships for protection.
Nice hair.
And they're prepared to set forth as soon as we arrive.
As soon as I arrive, you will remain here.
I must protest, Majesty.
As I expected.
Whoa, how is he the Majesty?
In case there is a crisis. And you, as my Prime Minister, are the first
He has no
in line
hair.
of authority.
It's weird seeing a Centauri without hair. It doesn't seem natural. It doesn't seem right.
His father personally ordered the execution of 100,000 Dons.
But he himself did nothing, am I correct?
A technicality!
Correct.
In fact, unless I'm mistaken, the current emperor has gone out of his way to offer your world concessions and return lost territory.
Stolen territory!
Whatever. I appreciate the fact that 100 years of blood isn't something you forget overnight. But the bottom line is, Jakar, that is not my problem. This station is open to everyone. Now, if the Emperor wants to come and visit Babylon 5, I think it's great.
So you're going to allow this, even over my objections?
Yes. How could he not?
What, did I suddenly turn invisible or something? Yes, Ambassador.
Yes.
The Emperor is allowed to come aboard. Now, if this bothers you, I suggest you stay in your quarters, stick your fingers in your ears, and hum real loud until it's over. Unless you'd like to try something as breathtakingly rational as trying to open up a dialogue. You are in a position to negotiate directly with the head of the Centauri Republic.
He is
I
correct.
shouldn't have expected you to understand, Captain. My mistake. I will not make it again.
I'm with you, Sheridan.
Jakar,
The card's being a baby.
don't do something we'll both regret.
It's too late for that, Captain. Too late by far.
Ooh, the coming of shadows.
And after the Emperor has made his speech,
I do like the look
give you an
of the
audience.
Centauri ships.
Will you? You're asking quite a lot of me. After I make this speech, I won't exactly be in favor with the Emperor and his court,
True. For as long as he's alive. which shouldn't be much longer. I'm told his health is fragile at the best. We must position ourselves to move in when the time is right.
Yes, Emperor Rondo.
We'll leave you to study the speech.
Come off very aristocratic, French aristocrat. At least what I envision them to be
This conversation
before
makes you uncomfortable?
most of them were beheaded.
Yes, it does.
Then for once, we have something in common.
It is uncomfortable. But some things must be done for the glory of the Empire.
The first circle of the Kari have concluded their deliberations. After much debate, they have endorsed your plan.
When does the Kari feel would be the best time?
The reception. Just before he gives his speech, there will be greater exposure. Are you still prepared to go through with this?
Yes.
Fascination?
It is a strange feeling, Carmack, to know suddenly that all the decisions in your life have brought you to this place. In the moment that I strike, the Emperor and I will both die. Or he will die and I will spend my life in prison. Or I will fail and be killed. For the first time in my life, the path is clear.
That was a great shot in the red light, holding the dagger. Oh. For creatures with pouches, they're kind of badass.
The past tempts us, the present confuses us, and the future frightens us. And our lives slip away, moment by moment, lost in that vast, terrible in-between. But there is still time to seize that one
Man, he's
fragile
speaking truth.
I ask that my remains and my personal property be sent back to Narn, to my family. My copy of the Book of Jaquan I leave to Natoth, in the hope of her eventual enlightenment.
Did the Emperor say what this important speech is about?
No, he just said it was important. I was hoping that would be enough to bring out Ambassador Kosh.
Look what just walked in.
Jakar? Yeah. Yeah, he looks thrilled. Thrilled to be there.
Ambassador,
Captain,
I see you've changed your mind about opening up a dialogue.
I make no promises, but I will hear what he has to say.
He knows he's being followed. Yeah.
You've got 10 seconds to explain why you're following me.
I need to talk to you.
About what? Relax, I got him. So talk.
Oh, yeah, that's not obvious. Oh, Delin? Delin knows. Delin knows. Her hair's beautiful, by the way. Wonder if she's had any more girls' night with Ivanova. Heart attack? Oh, shit. Not have to kill him. Doctor, medical emergency.
Your Majesty.
Oh, he's not dead.
No. Now listen to me, Doctor. Listen carefully.
Is he gonna give everything back to the Narn? Break apart the Empire? What is he gonna do on his deathbed?
I believe there is a non-colony on the border of Centauri space, Quadrant 14.
Rondo?
A colony? It's a listening post. They've been using it to spy on us for years. By all rights, that entire planet should be ours.
Well then, let us take it back.
We couldn't take it without a major assault.
Have your contacts in the military send
Yes.
an expedition to Quadrant 14.
Oh, Londo, deal with the devil.
Rondo, don't do this.
You do what I say.
Yes, you do. Rondo, please, please, please. I know you don't listen to me, but I'm asking you just.
Is he the angel on the shoulder?
Don't do this. I'll go and I'll bring him back. And someday I'm going to remind you of this conversation. And maybe then you'll understand.
I understand. Just fine.
He knows what he's doing.
By this time tomorrow, we will be at war with the Narn. May the Great Maker forgive me.
Wow. him going into it knowing that he is really doing some bad things makes it a little more powerful, doesn't it?
Ready?
He had a message for you. Given his present condition, he asked me to relay that message for him.
I have no time for threats.
He wanted to say he's sorry.
What?
He came all the way out here, risked his health, and endangered his life so that he could stand beside a Narn in neutral territory and apologize. He said, "You were wrong. The hatred between our people can never end until someone is willing to say, 'I'm sorry.'"
I had no idea.
No, I'm sure you didn't. Maybe that's the biggest tragedy of the whole damn story.
Well, that didn't hit me in the feels, not at all. Now they're gonna go to war because of Rondo.
And soon you won't have a planet to protect.
Great hand. Emperor. King of the Ashes. Oh, Jakar looks rough. We see your death.
It has begun.
There they are. Just unstoppable, their technology.
Attack! All wings, attack! What are they? Keep them away from the colony.
God, they look so badass. So alien. We're back into the nothing.
You're sure it's done?
Yes, the Nan should hear about it soon.
Molari! I'm going to get you a drink.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Sit, Molari.
Oh, there could have been peace.
I have a revelation, you know.
There could have been peace. But you ruined it, Londa. Now, what have you done?
To the Emperor. And thank you.
It's destroyed. All of it's gone. Who could have done this?
Centauri warships detected, closing fast.
Centauri. Alert the whole world. Prepare to attack.
The darkness is doing what it needs to do. Keep them divided.
I was sent to find you. I have a message. I believe it will explain everything.
Hello, old friend.
Hey!
It's been a while.
It's my man!
I'm entrusting this message to an associate of mine who has sworn to bring it to you at any cost, including his own life.
Grew your hair
My
out.
job on the Minbari homeworld is more than just representing Earth. There's a great darkness coming, Michael. Some of the Minbari have been waiting for it a long time.
Captain! We just intercepted a message from the Narn homeworld to Ambassador Jakar. The Centauri have launched a full-scale assault on a Narn colony in Quadrant 14.
Damn it.
The bearer of this message is one of my rangers. Some are Minbari, most are humans. They've been drawn here to learn to work together and prepare
Sinclair
for the fight
Rangers.
ahead.
Pause.
They are my eyes and ears. Where you see them, you see me.
What about our people? There were over 250,000 of us there.
There were heavy casualties.
250,000.
Most of those killed died in the first few minutes of the assault. I don't understand how they could have destroyed our defenses so quickly. I'll report more when I learn of it.
Saw a glimmer of hope and it was stolen away.
I reached out my hand. He betrayed me. He knew! And he betrayed me!
Damn, they're strong.
In the name of our friendship, I ask that you give them every courtesy and cooperation. I wish I could tell you more. Wish I could warn you. But the others don't think it's time yet. Stay close to the Vorlon and watch out for shadows. They move when you're not looking at them.
Well, I'll be a son of a... Yeah.
We've got a yellow alert in the ambassadorial wing. We need help fast.
Damn. Here we go.
That's far enough. Go to your quarters and no charges will be pressed.
They're doing it to us again. Step aside, Sheridan. I won't let this happen. Not again.
Then you're gonna need all the help you can get.
They'll kill everyone. Don't you understand? They've done it before. They'll kill everyone.
Then you're gonna have to decide what's more important to you, Jakar. Revenge or saving the lives of your people. No, leave him alone.
Damn, this is a good episode. What did he say? We'll say whatever you say, he said.
Said, continue. Take my people back to the stars.
What did he say, really?
He said that we are both damned.
Well, it's a small enough price to pay for immortality.
Oh my goodness. Greatness at any cost, right? Centauri way? And the Narn, you've wanted war forever. This is what you wanted too, let's be honest. I mean, not your people dead, but a reason to full out go after the Centauri.
I believe that I may be able to convince my government to allow the colony's civilian population to leave the area.
For 100 years, the Centauri occupied our world. Devastated it. We swore we would never let that happen again. This attack on our largest civilian colony has inflicted terrible damage and loss of life. As a result, 2 hours ago, my government officially declared war against the Centauri Republic. Our hope for peace is over. We are now at war.
You never hope for peace. You have never hoped for peace. Don't lie to me. War is terrible, but you've wanted war for a long time.
For the first time in 100 years, Ambassador, our people are on the right track again. And we have you to thank for it.
I'm surprised. You could have asked to be named to the royal court. It would have put you in a position to become emperor yourself someday.
No, I have no desire to be emperor.
Hello, old friend.
We're gonna have us a little sex call. I'm a child. I'll be right back with you. That was Babylon 5 Season 2 Episode 9. That was an amazing episode. The Centauri and the Narn are officially at war due to the Shadow killing civilians, taking out a listening post, destroying a Narn place, like utterly destroyed it, and the Centauri ship showed up, so it looks like they did it, and it all was in an attempt to gain favor with the Centauri people because they want to be brought back to the greatness they remember of their history. They do not want to be a tourist attraction. And we got to meet the Centauri Emperor, who was super old and sick and dying and wouldn't even wear his fake hair. That's no Centauri. A Centauri without a peacock hairdo is no Centauri to me, and probably many of the Centauri people. But he was actually a decent man who was close to death and wanted to make peace, and he apologized for what his people had done to the Narn people, and that gave us a glimmer, a chance of true peace in this universe. But the shadow, the darkness, cannot have that. So of course it all went to shit whenever Rondo worked with the shadow to destroy the one planet, or not the planet, but the people on it and the listening post. But now we're in full blown out war. But we also get a message from my man Sinclair, letting his hair grow out, looking good on the not the Centauri, on the Minbari homeworld. And he has Sinclair's Rangers now, a group of people, a small army that is growing, that is going to help us defeat the coming darkness, the coming shadows in the night. Things are ramping up quick now. Things are going to spiral now. Like, this is a universe at war. We have two major powers at war. Earth is going to have to get involved here and there, no doubt, along with maybe the Minbari, maybe the aligned planets. They don't have as much power, but this war is going to affect many, many people, many, many things, and I do believe is the first of many plays the Shadow is making for their end game, which is the destruction of life. So yeah, this was a pretty damn good episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, continue to come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega signing off.